Remember 2012, the open mic, President Barack Obama saying after the election he could be more flexible with Russia? Most of the foundation of this report came from a Newsweek article written by a Jessica Kwong on Thursday, October the 26th, 2017 at 9 a.m. And it's called What We Know About the Russian Uranium Scheme Involving Clinton and Obama. However, I want to point out that there's a lot of this that I went and got some background information from a different site, so it is not exactly what she wrote. The Obama administration and then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have risen to the center of a controversy over a 2010 nuclear deal that handed Russia control of 20% of the U.S.'s uranium supply. Government documents surfaced last week. FBI had substantial evidence of racketeering by Russian officials before the Obama administration approved the deal. In October 2010, State Department and other agencies on the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States, CFIUS is the acronym, unanimously approved the partial sale of Uranium One, a Canadian mining company, to the Russian nuclear giant Rosatom. FBI agents and a confidential informant made secret recordings, gathered records, and intercepted emails as far back as 2009, which showed that Russian officials had compromised an American uranium trucking firm with bribes and kickbacks. Department of Justice did not bring charges, however, until 2014. Clinton is only one of 9 serving on the CFIUS. The Secretary of the Treasury is its actual chairperson. When the Interagency Committee voted in favor of the Uranium One deal, the FBI and the informant prior to the deal going through also had obtained documents and an eyewitness account that Russian officials routed millions of dollars to the U.S., benefiting the charitable foundation of her husband, former President Bill Clinton. Secretary Clinton could not technically veto, though she could influence and had a vote. At most, she could have lobbied for the deal with the other 8 members. I don't know if that's illegal. At least to me, it confirms a pattern of going right up to what is legal, but not crossing, leaving others to go to jail. All Clinton scandals follow that pattern. CFIUS members are collectively charged with evaluating the transaction for potential national security issues, then turning their findings over to the president. By law, the committee can't veto a transaction. Only the president can. According to the New York Times, Clinton may not have even directly participated in the Uranium One decision. Then Assistant Secretary of State Jose Fernandez, whose job it was to represent the State Department on the CFIUS, said Clinton herself never intervened in committee matters. That is consistent with other scandals, leaving the Clintons protected from criminal wrongdoing. Even if it looks sleazy to us citizens, do not expect this to lead to jail time. As lawyers, both Clintons understand just how close to the line they can go. Usually, the criminal part is farmed out to subordinates. It works if you don't care how it looks to others, and both Clintons have never cared what regular people think, only in staying out of jail. Always we hear as a defense to their acts that they were never charged with a crime. Fact is, we as voters in 2016 wasn't asked to convict her, only to ask if we citizens could do the same thing and avoid the same consequences. Character should matter, even though in 1998 many felt it was a bother and overlooked it or made excuses. How is the Obama administration involved? Besides being responsible for signing off on the Uranium One deal, the Obama administration granted a U.S. temporary work visa to Russian nuclear industry executive Vadim Makarin in December 2011 and renewed it in August 2014. According to court records that came to light on Tuesday, Makarin engaged in illegal conduct as early as 2009, but was not arrested and charged with extortion until a few months after the Obama administration renewed his work visa. Remember 2012 during the campaign, an open mic moment telling Russian officials he would have more flexibility after the election? We never found out what he meant. We still don't know, but in hindsight, is it possible he was referring to this that had been percolating since 2009? Now understand, I don't think this is a criminal act on Obama's behalf. As I said, Clintons usually have scandals that help them, yet carry more criminal risk for others. Maybe he was unaware of the whole thing, only just the bit about a visa. And remember, Mitt Romney mentioned that Russia was a bigger threat, and President Obama joked that 2008 they wanted their foreign policy back. Now, again, you can go crazy over whether or not it was malicious or not. I honestly believe that this is all about money. I don't think the Clintons care one way or the other about this country. I, however, do. So that's why I'm pointing this out. As for Obama, I don't know for sure what he did. I do not believe that he did anything that was intentionally destructive to this country. He just thought he was doing the right thing.